the magic unfold.
Welcome to JJ's Mystical Market. My name is JJ, and today's oracle reading, the word is fulfillment. And it says, you don't need anyone's approval to pursue and fulfill your purpose. Embrace your unique journey and trust that it's leading you to where you need to go. And I think, that is a huge thing, is like a lot of times we aren't sure what decisions to make, but we know in our gut what the right one is. But we hesitate, and a lot of times that is what leads to us being stuck instead of moving forward. And so I think that's a great lesson for today, and that I know I do that sometimes and need to kind of get out of that comfort zone and just go for something that you really want to do. With that said, today's box is our next witch casket box. And I actually was kind of looking at this one thrift store, and I found these like cute little casket earrings, so it worked perfect for today. So I was kind of excited to share that. But we will go ahead and get into our witch casket box. So they actually lowered their prices because of the tariffs and everything. So that was really nice of them to do that. So instead of paying the $68.74 that we did last time, it ended up being the $54.66 with 44 cents international shipping, because if you remember, the witch casket box actually comes from the UK, and then so that it ended up being $13.64 cheaper. And this one, I know they were really excited to share this with everybody because they actually put like a $90 value on what is in here compared to their other caskets. So it's going to be one of their most expensive yet, as far as the items that are in here. So we'll go ahead and get into it. So this is for the January 2026, and this has the information of everything that is in there. They always have like a little section in the beginning. It says, welcome to January's Witch Casket. This month's casket celebrates spell script. This is a great power in the written word, and we hope the contents of this casket encourages you to use that power in your daily life. Please take a moment to read through this pamphlet. In its pages, you'll find details about each item and important safety information to ensure your rituals are performed with harm to none, which is always what we want to make sure we do. As always, we appreciate you tagging your social media posts with Pound Witch Casket so we can find and share them. Your posts are always so wonderfully creative, magical, and they really lift our spirits. We feel honored to be a part of your magical journey, and seeing witch casket items in use in your magical spaces inspires us so much. Thank you for always making us feel so blessed. We are already brewing up something enchanting for the rest of 2026, and we are excited for you to see what magical mysteries await. Until next time, be well, Deb and Ella. So those are the two creators of the boxes that we get. So, and I believe that it is Deb that has her own branch off as well, and I'm sure we'll kind of catch into that and when we go over the items. So let's start with our first item on top. You can kind of see how full that box is there, and we have a really nice art print here, so you can kind of see here. It's dark, but it's like etched. It's a print, but the original, you can tell, was like an etched print. And it says Witch Casket exclusive, and so it has your monthly manifestations. So it always has like a thing on the back where you can write down your monthly. It says like, what are my goals this month? What practical steps can I take to reach these goals? And what magical steps can I take to reach these goals? And it says at the bottom, the seeds are planted, intentions are set, I command my desires to be met. So very, very nice. I like that. It's kind of like, you know, all the lights. It's kind of given that light guidance, I guess, is kind of what I'm looking at it with the moon and everything. I like that. All right. And then we have our little envelope here. And it says on the back, Spell Script Happiness Charm Envelope Kit, a beautiful written spell charm to help you attract joy. So they got their little sticker on the back there. So we'll go ahead and open that and see what they got in there. All right. All right. Oh. Something fall out of there. So there's like a little stamped piece with wax. That's really cute. And it's got like a little sticker on the back so you can stick it on. Let's see here. They have another little art print here, and on the back it talks about the Spell Script Happiness Charm envelope, so it kind of tells you what's in it. So it's got an envelope, a piece of paper, marigold petals, wax seal, and a pencil or pen is not included, but so you got your parchment paper, and then you got your envelope here, and oh, nice thick envelope. That's a good one. And then I've already showed you the wax seal, and then like it said, there was some marigold petals in here. You can kind of pour some out in my hand so you can kind of see what is in there. There's like a bunch of it in there. So, and I might actually do like a separate video and actually do the spells so you can kind of see how these end up, how you're supposed to do it. So I just kind of spilled it all over the place. Okay, stick that back in there. And then let's see, it'll kind of tell you, so it's telling you to note down on the paper as follows, and it gives you something to write. It tells you what to write down, and then you sprinkle the paper with marigold petals working towards you, and then fold the paper towards you and place it in the envelope, and then you use the wax seal to kind of seal it off. So they give you detailed instructions on how to perform the spell, so that's really cool. So, and like I said, I might end up doing like a video and kind of go through the motions of what they have on these paper, so that way we can you can get an idea of how it all works. All right, next item, it says magical rosewood dipped pen. So it's really nice. I like the boxes, how they're detailed. Wow, that is really pretty. Wow, that is some craftsmanship. Look at that. Got the silver on the end there and nice ink tip pen there. And it's all made out of a wood and all carved. I like that. That is so cool. I cannot wait to see what else is in here and what that's made out of. I'm sure it'll tell us in the booklet. Bewitching book stand is our next item here. And that did have something set on the back. It says, allow your pen to become your magical wand and every word you write to become a charm, whether it's writing in a book of shadows, journaling, coven correspondence, noting manifestation goals, affirmations, or sigils. All witches know there is great power when ink is infused with intention. With this in mind, we designed this stunning wood dipped pen to add extra magic to your work, created from rosewood to create a connection between what's in your heart and what you inscribe onto your page. So that is really neat. I really like that pen. The back of this, so it said it was a bewitching book stand. It says a magical pedestal for your most treasured books, lovingly crafted from sapple wood, known for properties that encourage healing, wisdom, and spirituality. Use this beautiful stand to hold your book of shadows, grimoire, or spell book so your hands are free to practice your spell work. So let's see what this looks like here. Oh wow, that's nice and detailed. I guess probably, I see. Okay. So it is got markings on it, and that's on both sides. And that is really nicely done. I really like that. And then you're just going to kind of put it together like that so that it sets down. Let's see if I can I don't know. It'll be like that. So you can set your book on top of there and read from it. Wow, that's really cool. I like that. I love the designs in that. I was kind of wondering when I saw bookshelf, I was like, how is that going to fit in there? Sometimes things are just simple. All right, this one is Casket exclusive ritual sheets. We'll open that up. All right. Well, some nice detailed, so to use with your pen. You got some printed pages here. Got nice little artist work on there. And I think they're all different. It kind of looked like they were. And then the next one you have is this one. And I think, was that the only, oh, nope, I think there's one more in there. Yeah, very nice. Look at that. You can kind of see. Yeah, that'll be nice. And write your intentions down on that and with your pen. Okay. And then next we have a little scroll with a metal piece that holds it together. Let's see what we got here. It says magical petitions. There's great power in the written word as you're noting something down intentionally. Petitions are written requests, wishes, or desires, which are used to request assistance from divine power, deity, and universe, spirit, or whatever other divine forces align with your personal belief. And then it tells you how to write your petition. So the paper is really nice and detailed. There's a lot of little artistry work on there. Geez. I think I did that with the last scroll too, kind of snapped it back at myself. All right, and next item we have, it looks like a little journal, but look at the detail in that journal, and it is like I don't know if it's like a foamy kind of material. It's really nice, but it's got both on the back and the front. It has detail, and then the inside. Oh, and the pages have all like a bunch of detail too. Look at that. That's really nice. Looks like they're all the same design, but that is really nice. I like that. It's a nice little journal. Oh, something smells good too with that. All right, and then we have another item here. My goodness, there's quite a bit in here. more items after that. So this is Bink's Black Ink. So I don't know if you, from, oh my gosh, the Sanderson sisters had that, the cat, Bink's. So let's see. Wow, that is a big bottle of ink too. Look at that. And it says the same thing on there, and you can kind of see. Very nice. That color is real dark. I don't know if it has like a, you can kind of see there. Nice crisp. Yeah, very nice. All right, and then the next item that we have, oh, I don't know why I'm opening it already. It says magical multi-page bookmark. So multi-page, huh? Oh, I see how that works. So it's got all these different strands so you can hold different pages. So, because sometimes we're looking to kind of like reference materials, and you know, instead of like if you're just reading a book and you're trying to keep your page, you'd want just one single bookmark. But if you're doing spells or you're reading about different aspects of different types of things, you have this definitely going to come in handy to have several page bookmark. And it has some etching in there on that side, and then the other side also has etching. So that is really cool. I like that. I always like their stuff though. I like the last box I got, and this one is really cool. I can't wait to try that pen. All right, and then this item is Cedar Wood Leaf Cleansing and Banishing Kit. Okay, so it says harness the, oh, my box is falling. I think that's all that's in there, so we'll kind of put that off to the side so we don't get any of those all over. So let's see. Harness the cleansing energies of cedar wood by burning these leaves to sweep away negativity and lingering stagnant energy. As the fragrant smoke rises, it will purify your space, inviting clarity, peace, and renewal. For specific banishment, inscribe anything that's weighing heavy on you on the leaf, then with focused intention, set it aflame. Feel yourself releasing, letting go, and watching as the smoke carries away your burdens, or your burdens away. So we'll kind of open that up and we'll see that it's glued very well. All right, kind of pull that out here. Let's see. Okay. Oh, there's something in here. Else in here. Okay. So these are the little leaves that they were talking about. And then there's like several of them. So you got a couple to work with there. And then it came with like this little pencil here. So yeah. And that is our box. And I really like that. I mean, it was I like how they collaborate everything together. So it kind of all works together in this one box. So I'll kind of organize everything and let you see everything that we got. All right. So these are all the items that we got today. So lots of really cool stuff here. Yep. All right, so now we'll kind of go over the little booklet that they have here and kind of explain a little bit of the things that we got here. So magical multi-page bookmark. So we kind of, that would be this item here. And so it says, sometimes the wisdom you seek is scattered among the pages. So whether you are working from multiple texts in your book of shadows, tracking progress from one journal entry to another, or place holding several sacred texts, this multi-page bookmark ensures you'll never lose track of your magic. All right, and then the spell script book, that would be this item here. So, and it says, we designed this bewitching book to be utterly stunning inside and out. This would make a beautiful book of shadows or grimoire, or a special book for your magical studies or notes. We hope that you love this as much as we do. And I do really like this. I'm excited for that. Bewitching book stand. So that was this item here with all the detail. It says magical pedestal for your most treasured book. Use this beautiful stand to hold your book of shadows, grimoire, or spell book so your hands are free to practice your spell work. Lovingly crafted from sapple wood, known for its calming, soothing, yet potential or potent magical properties. I don't know why I can't seem to speak today. Okay, and then magical rosewood dipped pen. So I guess it said that on there. Yeah, it did. I don't know why I said I didn't know what kind of wood. It said rosewood. Anyway, so allow your pen to become your magical wand and allow every word you write to become a charm. Whether it's writing in a book of shadows, journaling, so we kind of read that actually on the back of it. So I won't continue to say everything that's on here. And then it tells you how to use, so that's kind of cool. So I will read that. Delicately dip the nib of the pen into your ink and gently tap off any excess. Hold the pen at a 45-degree angle to the paper and use light pressure to write. Varying the pressure can change the line with a little, but be mindful not to press too hard as this may damage your nib. After use, rinse the nib with water and allow to dry completely before storing. So, and then the next item would go with that, which is the ink. And so, of course, no dip pen would be complete without ink. A beautiful Binks black to scribe your pages with magic. So, and then we have, so our next item is the cedar wood leaf cleansing and banishing kit. The kit includes the cedar leaf wood leaves and the pencil. And it says, harness the cleansing energies of cedar wood by burning these leaves to sweep away negative and lingering stagnant energy. As the as the fragrant smoke rises, it will purify your space, inviting clarity, peace, and renewal. For specific banishment, inscribe anything that weighs heavy on you on the leaf. Then with focus and tension, set it aflame. Feel yourself releasing, letting go, and watch as the smoke carries your burdens away. All right. Can't wait to try that, actually. Spell script, happiness, charm envelope. So Witch Casket exclusive. This mystery black envelope contains all you need for beautifully written spell to attract joy. So that would have been this whole kit here with the little wax seal. And this mysterious black envelope, oh yeah, I just read that. Here's what lies within. So charm envelope, piece of paper, marigold petals, wax seal, and full instructions. And then ritual sheets, which is also a Witch Casket exclusive. Ritual sheets can be used in any rituals that require paper for study notes or for inscribing. So that would be these items here. Inscribing spells to place in your grimoire, book of shadows, or for those of us who just love handwritten letters. They're ideal for coven correspondence as well. And then magical petitions parchment scroll. So that was the scroll that I was reading from. And it says the same thing that I kind of read earlier on the beginning part of it. And then we have the spell script magical monthly manifestation art print, which was this piece here. So it's going to give us some information on that. It says spell script beautifully depicted in our monthly manifestations print of the month. Our in-house designer, Faye, has created something truly bewitching this month, and we couldn't love it more. Use the reverse of this art print to note down your manifestations for the month. Afterwards, you have a magical piece of artwork to display in your home or add to your book of shadows. And then kind of just tells you like some little hazard information where it says don't leave burning candles or incense unattended, and then keep items with small parts away from animals and children. All spells and rituals are created by Casket's, witchcasket's co-founder Deb, as and experienced practicing witch exclusively for Witchcasket. And then on the back they have they're featured in our highlights. So that's that there. And it says, if you'd like to Witchcasket pick to feature here on the back of our page, please hashtag pound Witchcasket and pound Witchcasket features so we know we have your permission to use it with credit. On the back of on the back page of our pamphlets and marketing purposes, we will choose a few from the most enchanting and creative pictures each month to feature here. So that's really cool. So that's their ones again. I'll show that. And that is everything. So that was a lot this month. Lots of really cool items, very useful items that I cannot wait to try. So let me know, I guess, in the comments what your favorite was. I don't think I could hold back how excited and how much I really like this one. And all of it's really cool. I love the artwork too. I really like the artwork that was even on this one. But I don't know if you can see that there, but that one was really cool too. So yeah. So let me know in the comments what your favorite was, and if you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe. And until next time, may the stars light your way, and bless be.